My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
Jordan to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Great shot through the gap. Massive outside edge. A nicely taken catch in the slips. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Harris cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point. A new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Drilled that one away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Ali, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Gets that away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Whacked away.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Nearly gets the edge. Ali with a great delivery there. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Tremendous starts. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. The bowler looks really confident.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Gone. Fine catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the third over. The batting team are now 31 for 3.
Going with spin now.
Into the attack for Multan.
Brilliant shot there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Misses everything. Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Multan needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Oh, great shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. Through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Willie, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Khan, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Needs to be on target. No. Terrible shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nice shot, but straight back to the bowler. No run.
End of the over. The batting team are now 59 for 4.
Afridi from the north end. Goes over the top with that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Straight to the fielder. Beats the field with a great shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Multan managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Rizwan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Gone. Fine catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Just got to follow up that. No reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot, but straight back to the bowler. No run. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Khan gone for not many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Willie coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Willie with a huge appeal.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on. We'll collect that one, though. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, great run out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Finds the fielder with that shot. Naveen ul-Haq taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Good shot. A beauty. And that's the end of the innings. Multan have been set a target of 82 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Thick edge. 6 runs added there. Multan are 6 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Massive outside edge. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Milan muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Naveen-ul-Haq shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Was quick onto that in the infield. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
17 runs out of there. Multan are 23 for none. Ayub from the north end. Wood, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. Multan, a 27 for none.
That's the end of the third, and the batters are playing well. Bit of an acceleration, and they're just ahead of the required run rate.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 13 runs added there. Multan, a 40 for none. Azam, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicked it. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Edged it. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
"17 runs out of there. Multan, a 57 for none. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Cracking shot for 6. Closing in on their half-century and really looking good out there.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Caught. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. That's been a nice knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Wow, that's missed a lot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over. Multan, 68 for 1. Azam from the north end. Got that away nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Perfectly timed. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Hendricks has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more.
Complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.